Who's my favorite director?
That's a hard question.
I love Paul Thomas Anderson.
Denis Villeneuve.
James Cameron.
Steven Spielberg? Is that how you pronounce it?
I am a big James Gunn fan.
Sofia Coppola.
David Lynch.
Quentin Tarantino?
What is up with these names? Oh my goodness, like...
Probably Wes Anderson and whoever directed Puss in Boots 2. You haven't seen it? Oh, so basically it's the best movie ever. Essentially, it's this like heroic story of Puss in Boots learning that, you know, the value
Every
of life isn't just about being
great director, whether or not they went to film school or they just started on their own, they all started at the same place. And even when they were at that level, they were still the same great director that they were always going to be.
Being able to bring worlds to life.
It's always great to find the next big thing, you know?
One of the future great directors will be showing their film at this Butte Film Festival.
The Butte Film Festival can seem like it's just about winning, it's just about getting Best Picture, but once you're actually there, you realize it's about much more. I remember at last year's Buff, I didn't know anything about the local film scene. I'm not a filmmaker. And I remember being there and the first movie played and I was like, holy you know, this is awesome.
You don't think of Butte County as a place that's particularly popular among filmmakers. So we weren't really sure how this event was gonna go. By the time the event came around, we ended up nearly selling out the El Rey Theater where it was held.
I could not believe it. I didn't even know that we were submitting, to be honest. Everybody was like so excited when my film came up, and then when I heard my name, I was just like, did they misspeak? Like, I was like, wait, what? What did they say? Like,
I'm like, huh? Am I supposed to go up there?
After the confusion subsided, I was very excited.
it was just such an experience. I can't even put it into words, just...
It was nothing that I ever expected to happen. It was just a moment of, okay, I can do this.
One thing we say back in Brazil, o cara lá atrás gosta de cavalo, o cara atrás da câmera gosta de cavalo. I'm talking about how horses are the best thing on earth. And then I was gonna say the second best thing on earth.
People like to laugh.
So the first one was definitely a gamble. We really didn't know how it was gonna go, but we had this idea of creating a film festival for all the students in Butte County. And you don't think of Butte County as a place that's particularly popular among filmmakers. You don't think of Chico State or Butte College when you think of film schools. So we weren't really sure how this event was gonna go. But when we started calling for entries and promoting the event, in less than a month, we got over 50 submissions just from local students. This year, we asked ourselves, what if we did that same thing, but for all student filmmakers in Northern California? And we're at the historic Oroville State Theater.
It's gonna be 3 days this year.
There's gonna be more movies, more categories, more awards, a bigger prize.
On Friday and Saturday, we will be dedicating the entire day to showing student films and to showcasing our special guests and their works. And on Sunday is when we'll have our awards ceremony and our final closing kickoff party.
Really, it's just this big networking opportunity to meet with so many other creative people that you would have never been able to meet. It's not just LA that makes all these really talented films and has these talented people. It's a lot closer than you think.
We're making some noise. We're making Northern California shine all the way from the Bay to, Lake Tahoe to Humboldt.
We can really go off on this one.
Buff, 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 buff.
Butte Film Fest.